So the reason it's so messy in here is because this is my art/workspace. And right now I am trying to figure out why my podcast equipment isn't working. I have no idea why. It's driving me crazy though, that's for sure. So yes, I don't know if you've ever know this about artists, but we tend to have a lot of mess in our art studio/workspace. But yes, I will be cleaning this up. I will be reorganizing this at some point. Right now I'm working on crafts and uploading a story and podcasts and YouTube and Patreon. So yes, this is one thing I'm still working on, is getting this space to be clean. But to me, it is pretty organized. I know where almost everything is. But at the same time, I'm going to fix it. So yeah. I didn't like your little comment, but I'm like, yeah, I have to fix it. But every time I fix it, it gets messy again because this is an artist space. Just workspace. Like over here is a little more clean. Like you see over here. Over there where the Alexa is really where I do my work. I have glitter everywhere because I use glitter in a lot of stuff and that never goes away. Even if you try to vacuum it or clean it, I've done all. Does not leave ever. It's kind of annoying. But yeah, that's why it's messy in here. I mean, I have this space near my computer pretty well tamed. Everything's pretty well organized. I have to work on over there and move some of this stuff from down there. But yeah, most of this other stuff is my crafts that I'm working on. I want to go to a craft fair in April, and I'm trying to also work on I forget, they said you have to have 12 paintings for it to be like a collection, I think. So I'm working on clay paintings. And I've been working on stories, and I've been taking a animal CPR class online. So yes, this place is just a little messy. I will work on cleaning it, but you didn't have to point it out. But also, it's an artist space. Artists are notorious for being messy in their artist space. The rest of my space looks nice though. Here, I'll prove it. I mean, it's decent. Is it 100% like super clean? No, because I'm not I don't have OCD. So I'm not a huge clean freak. But my bed has been officially remade. Oh goodness, that fell off. My closet's pretty clean. I just have to work on the cosplay and figure out where to put these last books. My bed's pretty clean. That's Kenzie's other bed. My chair. That I'm putting away later today. Probably after dinner. Out here I'm still working on. But most of this is clean. Like, I used to be a lot messier as a person. My towel's on. It's actually a good thing I did come in here. That box is for Disney stuff that I want to put on shelves. But here's the thing. When I was younger, I had it to where you could not see the floor. So for it to even be slightly clean is a huge progression for me. And yes, I have to figure out where to put these books. I don't have enough bookshelf space. And these are the ones I want to read next. Those are my books. And those are some of the books I want to read, but I have to figure out where to put them. Like, I don't have enough bookshelf space. The thing we have to do is get bookshelves and shelves. I would love to make them myself if I had the money and the tools. But you can see I'm working on cleaning my spaces more and more. My bed's finally halfway decent. Used to be a lot worse than that. And the only reason it's even slightly messy is because, well, it just is. I sleep on top of my comforter. It's part of my CRPS, part of the fact that my bed, this part of the bed doesn't want to stay, so Like, it always just looks messy. So when I put the comforter on, I always sleep on top of my comforter. It was a thing I did because I was very, very poor when I was younger, and I lived with my dad and my stepmom. And we also had, like, not that much stuff. Like, so if we had a comforter, we would sleep on it because that was the blanket we had. And this is Kenzie's space. Like, this bed right here is Kenzie's. But compared to, like, there's some things I have to work on, yes. That corner I need to get, like, a chair and maybe, I don't know, 100% what I want to put in this specific corner. Because most of this is my musical instruments. But yeah, most of my space is getting better. Also, I have had a really rough year last year where I had a concussion and then I was in a car accident. So cleaning and everything got piled up because on top of that, I started fainting due to the fact that the hitting my head 6 times in a row due to a spider climbing in my ear. So that's why this place is actually a lot messier. I haven't been able to literally get my entire spaces clean for on and off. I've been trying, but I keep passing out. Because I can tell you right now, that over there was picked up. A few days ago, I fainted over there. And I knocked it over and just haven't been able to pick it up. That book I have to figure out where to put. I read it. It's great. I loved it. I have a podcast on it. I have to go through some things. But every time I try to clean, I end up fainting. So it's a whole, like, medical thing. But now you know. Also, it's an artist space. But I also will try organizing it a little better. I got the books back over there. Most of them. I gotta get this pile back over there without fainting. And some of this. I haven't figured out what to do with all this yet. See, I'm slow compared to most people because I am handicapped. I have physical disabilities and mental disabilities where it's not as easy for me, in case y'all are wondering. Also, I have another YouTube channel. I have 2. One with the gummy bear sloths for kids. Another adult one with kind of the same name I have on here. Where I talk about my crafts, and sometimes if you want to hear more about my medical stuff, I can talk to you about it if you would like. Okay, bye. Let's hope this works. This podcast.